So the frequent use of fertilizer has significantly contributed to the ammonia release from agriculture and livestock operations. Uh, the synthetic and chemical fertilizers that are widely available and is widely used may contain heavy materials which could pose um, nutrition and environmental problems. While the use of fertilizers has proven to have increased crop yields and agricultural productivity, this environmental problem lingers. So now, how do we get to control this problem and how do we get to minimize this release as we are still trying to continue the use of fertilizers? Yes, we need to find a good fertilizer. But what is a good fertilizer? Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newly formulated product by MK Companies, the Green Friend Fertilizer. 3 in 1 and good for all. So this fertilizer is best formulated for agriculture and floriculture crops, which means that farmers and florists can actually use this. This formulation has passed the standard fertilizer test and has tested negative for contaminants which could have negative effects. So what are the qualities of this fertilizer by MK companies? Number 1. This this fertilizer comes in granules, so it is free flowing and easy to apply. Number 2. It is consistent in particle size with smooth and hard granules. Number 3. It can be applied evenly in distribution patterns. And number 4. It quickly dissolves in water and even in moist soil. And number 5. It is free from contaminants and additives. So now, why should we invest in this new product by the MK companies? What are the benefits that we will get from the qualities of it? So, the Green Friend fertilizer by MK companies is a lot much more than any fertilizer that is available in the market today. Why? This fertilizer is a complete fertilizer with twice as much more phosphorus and nitrogen or potassium. The key elements or the principal elements for plant nutrition. So nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus they will help in the full life cycle of the plant growth. And in this formulation, it comes in 20-20-20 concentration ratio. So on top of that, this fertilizer can be applied to all types of soil and is friendly to a wide range of plants. So you don't really need to purchase another fertilizer for this type of soil that you have, or you don't really need to find another fertilizer for this plant type you have. Additionally, this fertilizer is organic, which means it is safe to use, and this component would actually help in the structure of the soil, which would improve the water movement in the soil, which means you don't really need to do tilling. You don't need to till the soil as much as you would from using the inorganic or the synthetic or the chemical fertilizers. Lastly, this fertilizer by MK companies feeds on microbes which would increase the bacterial and fungal relationship in the soil, which means it would facilitate the growth of the plant, making it more healthy and making it grow faster. So florists and the farmers would actually be glad to have this fertilizer by MK companies. Not only by the benefits that you would get, this fertilizer is actually cheap, but it's very good and is effective. So imagine from using this kind of fertilizer by MK companies, you're actually trying to nurture the fields, you're actually trying to nurture the plants and the soil. Well, you're trying to minimize the problem in the environment. So this fertilizer by MK companies, which is the Green Friend fertilizer, is truly 3 in 1 and is truly good for all.